Hello, all. Welcome to another episode of Phoenix's Realm, starring myself, Phoenix, aka Phoenix Lil, aka the Youth Warrior. Man, it's the time has come for me to knock some of the dust off because it's been a while since I've come in contact with you all, and it really pains me to say this, but I actually miss you, human beings. I actually miss you guys. It's been a while. I like to torture you all with these blogs or things of this nature. I love to torture you guys, and I love your responses, which inspires me to keep doing things like this. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the action, so to speak. Red October. Shout out to Ill Lyric and Showtime for having some good cohesiveness and putting that together. That was a very successful event. It was very prolific, and it looked very good for the culture. Very good for the culture. And I hope sometime in the near future we have another one. Because that it brought everybody together. Everybody brought their material, their performance, their aggression. Everybody showed out. I don't think that I can remember that there was really one bad battle. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the juicy shit. My battle with Madface. We're just gonna say it like this: Madface came up at the short end of the stick, and I'm going to tell you why he came up the short end of the stick. Because he and like a couple other human beings were deluded. He somehow in his mind he instilled in his mind to take me light. I don't know what element about myself that made him say, okay, oh, he's light, he's not better than my last opponent, talking about all this, that, and the third, and didn't produce. Well, if I were like Madface, I mean, what would that make you? If I'm such an easy target to take out, what would that make you? Since I came out victorious in this battle, and I'm gonna leave this message to you. Pay close attention to the past, or you will be doomed to repeat it. Because if you have this mentality towards any other opponent, the same thing is going to happen. I don't take anybody light. I think anybody has the potential to get off on me. And I'm just not letting that happen. So I'm going max potential every time. So I try not to make any light bars or take anybody light. So you are a deluded human being, Manface. I don't know what the fuck, but I commend you on one thing. You are very creative as far as memes and pictures and things, because you were posting pictures of dead sharks. You even had an obituary with my face on it, talking about Jackboi and Big Jinya were the pallbearers, and you shouldn't grieve over my loss and thing. And it that was creative, but it actually pissed me off to the point where I got a migraine headache of a great magnitude, and the world just crumbled. You know, that pissed me off, mad face. But don't repeat the past. That's my lesson to you. And my message highlights two other deluded Homo sapiens by the name of Jackboi Maine and Big Junior. We're gonna start with Big Junior first. See, Madface, this is why I would be upset if I were you, because Big Junior, who was one of your biggest advocates, didn't even show up to your burial. He didn't even show up as a pallbearer. We had to find a second string pallbearer for him to be replaced. See, he was supposed to carry your casket, but I don't know. He was MIA. He was even supposed to battle that night. Didn't show. Instead, poor Jackboi, man, bless his soul, had to try to carry the casket all by himself. And rumor has it that the casket fell and Madface flipped out of it. But Big Junior, what happened? I was looking forward to you battling, man. So, and I was also looking forward to you being an audience member in attendance, because I wanted you to see firsthand of the mistake that you made was saying that Madface body beat, when in actuality it didn't happen. So Big Jinya, give yourself like you give yourself a big hee haw. You were the donkey of the day. Because, see, I had trouble contemplating this whether you were Madface was the donkey of the day. I picked you as the donkey of the day because you were deluded. And uh, Jakkboi, man, he made me get another headache of a great magnitude because he was saying some awfully deluded shit too. He said, actually, some weird shit happened on stage after my Madface battle. He was talking about, oh, we first of all we dapped up because I think the guy's really talented. I think he has performance, he got bars. But after we dapped up, he said he looked me in my eyes. That's the he had the audacity to look me in my eyes and say, "I will drag you." I was like, "What?" Okay, Jakkboi, again, pay attention to the past, or it will be repeated. Like Madface, if you sleep on me in any way, shape, or form, the same thing will happen to you. You know, this is not to disarm any talent that you possess, but don't do that. Don't take me light because I take my craft seriously. And in the event that we should face off, please come to take my head off because I damn sure will come to take your head off. It's just no debating. So, and shout out to his lady, I think her name is Lady Fire or Lady Flames or something like that. She said some weird shit too. She was like, "It's gonna be different." This made me want to throw my hat on some wreck shit. I just got a third headache of a great magnitude, and the world just crumbled again. You see, she said it's gonna be different. Okay. So he's gonna drag me. So you're going to be as deluded as him. This delusion is contagious. There's places you can go for being deluded, you know. But there is a likeness that I have with you and him. Y'all are very confident. You know, that's something Madface didn't have. Madface was arrogant, not confident. So, and sadly, Mrs. Flames, you had to be the second string pallbearer because Big Jinya couldn't make it. Big Jinya didn't even make it. I feel sorry for you because you had to carry Madface, try to carry Madface all across the room to get the casket out of the building. And like I said, rumor has it his casket did a 360 and is like to prevent things of this nature from happening again. Like y'all have to stick together. You know, I admire y'all carrying his casket out for him, but at the end of the day, don't be delusional. Uh, as far as my December 6th battle, that's gonna be crazy. Hopefully, you know he's gonna. I think he's got a good performance. I think his name is William. I think that's gonna be a good. He's got a good performance. He's got a little bit of bars, but you know, again, I'm not gonna take him light. I don't know. He might have a gene in him that might get wild on me. So that's pretty much it with that. You know, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna try to bring a good performance. Bring you that same Phoenix that has evolved from day one. Man, shout out to Ill Lyric, and again, he's deluded too. He even said it's going to be a body, and then after the event, he said maybe it's a closer match than we think. Ill Lyric, I don't know, man. But like you're delusional. Okay, security guards. Next time we have a Seven City Sharks versus BGV event, here's what I want you to do. I want you to spot a Pac-Man colored guy with dreads, with a hat and some shades. He's gonna look cool, and escort him. Tell him to vacate the premises. Tell him to turn around and vacate the premises because we cannot have delusion being turned into a zombie apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to Iller. I think he's a really cool guy, but he's very deluded as well. Well, and another thing, shout out to ANGRYFAN. Thanks for ANGRYFAN. Thank ANGRYFAN for showing them much love to me. He said he was a fan, so it's things of that nature that get me inspired, give me that burst of inspiration to keep giving y'all stellar performances. So shout out to ANGRYFAN. You know, much love. Well, I think that that about does it for me, human beings. But my next blog is probably going to be like maybe like 2 weeks or so. If not, then maybe a week after that. But thank you guys for listening. I actually miss you guys, and turn. I hope you tune into my next video. That's all there is to it. So I'm getting a headache talking to you guys. So I have to bid you farewell. Peace.